Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than my usual video. Today, um, if you couldn't tell from the footnote and the title, I have speed drew, Dream SMP. Or rather Dream SMP characters that I just happened to see, I didn't come up with this idea right away because I just didn't. I just saw that I was a month, it's been a month since I last uploaded, and I didn't want that to keep happening. So, yeah, I just, made this video because it was fast. Uh, anyway, as I was planning on making this for like 2 days before I did it, I was asking my sister, what should I draw? And given her awesome input, she told me to draw a dragon. And being the awesome brother that I am, I completely ignored it and decided to draw this instead. She was okay with it because she likes the Dream SMP. So, it's all good. It's all good. If you can guess what characters I'm drawing before this is done, then, I don't know, you've seen the SMP then, because it shouldn't be that hard. These are pretty iconic characters, I would say. I mean, the real people, but in terms of story-wise, pretty iconic characters. I mean, yeah, they would be pretty hard to miss. So, yeah, I decided to draw this. This is what I'm drawing. On 17 hours worth of me just kind of drawing. Yeah. It'd be better if I had someone else here to commentate with, but I'm not good with organizing friend groups. I have friends, a few, but I'm not good at talking with them. So, yeah. Not to mention it'd be super last notice as I'm recording this literally 4 minutes after school and not really. It took a while to upload this to the computer. But the whole point is that it would have to have been planned. And this was not planned. I just kind of drew this. Anyway, I should probably talk about what I'm drawing. If you couldn't tell already, this is Technoblade. I mean, he's probably one of the most, if not the most iconic character people of the group. So, yeah. If you're wondering what I'm using, I am drawing off of what is it? Cats quiet. The cats equal awesome commentary. I mean, I suppose it's better than nothing, but I wonder if they'll meow for the camera. Anyway, yeah, what am I using? Autodesk Sketchbook on a mobile device. I don't even use the computer to draw with. I'm like the lowest level of those. It's like, I don't know. Oh, also, this is not sponsored. I just thought you might be wondering what I'm using to draw. So I need to put that out there because of, YouTube laws and stuff. This is not sponsored by anyone or anything. You should know that. I am not nearly popular enough to be sponsored. I mean, come on. Look at me. 18 subscribers? Yeah, no. I'm not getting sponsored at 18 subscribers. See, the biggest thing I'm worried about as I'm commentating over this is that I'm just gonna have people trying to enter my room the whole time, and then they'll ruin the commentary. So hopefully they won't do that. Oh gosh, all the zooming in and out. I wonder if there's a warning or something. Anyway, yeah. It's so crazy. I'm looking at it. This took me hours. It's showing it happen in seconds. What is this? This is so fast. Oh yeah, no, I totally didn't draw this fast. This is all like cat. I knew it. I knew you were going to meow. I'm gonna be back. The cat needs to be free. The cat did not want to be free. No, he just did not want to be free. He didn't. He wanted to be on the video. I'm sorry, cat, but it's the video. It's already been made. I'm just voicing over it. The cat, cat, no, he left. Okay. Well, back to the video, I guess. Man, I don't like that there's background. I don't have friends. My little brother has friends over. That means background noise. Do I like that? Not really, not when I'm recording. So that happened. Yeah, no. I don't actually know what this is gonna turn out to be. As I was making this, like, the reason why I chose this instead of a dragon is because clickbait. I'm pretty sure more people would rather see me draw a bunch of awesome Minecraft YouTubers than a dragon. Because, you know, at least they know Minecraft YouTubers. They have a connection to them. That's a thing. If you're wondering why it's taken me so long to upload another video, well, I have an answer. And the answer is, dog, you're not good audio. It interrupted me. And the answer is that, well, the technology has been failing me. I tried, yeah, it was my birthday not too long ago. And so I tried uploading a video that was live action and really good animated. Well, not really animated, but edited. So I wanted to use Premiere Pro instead of what I've been using, Premiere Rush. Again, not sponsored. That's it. I have to say that it's not sponsored. But aside from that, the moment I opened Pro, it crashed on me. I wasn't able to do anything. It just broke. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that just ugh. That postponed me for a while as I was recovering from a loss of motivation. Because it would be one thing if it just broke on me. No. It broke on me the moment I moved I don't even know what it was. It was like a recording bar or something. I moved it like 2 inches and it broke on me. Like, I can't even find out how the heck I'm supposed to use it. So we're back to Premiere Rush because it's simpler. And then, well, other animations just take too long to make, so I thought it would be fun if I did a speed draw, because, I don't know, you get to see the drawing process. This hair was so hard to make, I don't even know how I did it. It's just, it was so hard. Ugh. The code was easier, though. The code was pretty easy. It was just red. That's it. It was just red. Oh, wow, I forgot it wasn't, like, actually black colored. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm learning some things from my own video. That I shouldn't be doing that. I should already know what's about to happen, because I did it. But, apparently not. So, yeah. Yeah, how I draw, because that might be interesting to talk about. I mean, you're looking at it. But what I do is, I grab, a base color, kind of, and then I get what's basically like a paintbrush tool, a digital paintbrush tool, and then I do that. Put it on make the base layer a multiply layer, and then put 50% transparency in a layer below it. And then color in that 50 transparency layer underneath that multiply layer, and then I smudge it all so that it looks good. And then you got something. That's one tip from me. Another tip you can have is that shading, always use a kind of more bluish hue for things, because especially if it's in a more yellowy light, because pro tip, darker colors use blue. Yeah, for some reason, scientifically, the eyes just don't see blue that often, so they interpret it as lighter or darker than normal. And so, I don't know, it's pretty good for shading. Don't immediately just say, hey, use blue all the time. And no. You still gotta use the base color pretty well. I'm just saying, It's gonna take on a more bluish kind of hue color thing. Okay, so I also want to explain this part. See, the reason why I actually went back and got rid of it, I put it on the wrong layer on the first time. That color, that gray color for the armor, I put it on the wrong layer, so it was gonna mess up the process. And the thing is, I always have a ton of layers handy, like one for armor, one for the skin, another layer for the hair. Like, it's just layers. They're important. It helps me draw and separate the mediums. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm an artist, but I don't really know. This the glow effect thing for the armor, that's hard. I don't actually know if I did it right, but I think it looks cool. And that's what matters, right? Not the 18 people who watch my videos. No, those people, I know every single one of them. I think they're all cool. Yeah. um. So, yeah, they're all cool. I was making a joke when I said the 18 people. No, shout out to you guys for being the first people to know I exist. Oh gosh, I put the multiple. Oh no, that's what happened. Okay, I see. I see. I can't really change it. It's already long done, but it's fun to see how I did this. Huh. And that's Technoblade. I named it for you, but yeah, I think I already said that. But it's Technoblade. Oh, this next part is kind of confusing. You see, when I tried starting to draw a dream, it worked at first because it was on the first video. But then, as I was drawing dream, the file like corrupted. See, it's like switch. It was already done. And there was nothing I could do. It was just gone. And I wasn't gonna redraw him, so I guess no. You guys are never gonna learn how I draw a dream. It's too late. Now I'm drawing Philza. You'll never learn how I draw a dream. Besides, if I had that recording of me drawing Dream, it would be like another 5 minutes long. And this is already crushing the record for my longest video by a huge amount. I can't. I couldn't make it any longer. See, another thing that I do is that I do a lot of rough sketches before I end up on a finalized design, which is why I make that layer just transparent. It just helps. I don't know. Then I can like go over it with a new layer, and then I can draw. It makes it look better, in my opinion. The first color I used, I felt was too yellow, so I used another one. Skin is especially for like Europeans, I would say. For British people, skin color is usually, and I mean like ethnicity. I don't know. But for that specific type of skin color, it's actually more red than you would expect. It's like a red, yellow red. I don't know. It's a bright yellow red. It's not actually. It's more sand. It's sand. You gotta use sand color. That's how you do it. And I don't know. The cloak, that was cool. It was always fun to draw cloaks because they're so easy. They're so easy to draw because they just encompass everything, and they're always really cool because I think cloaks are cool. Just trimming up the. Anyway, I don't know. There's not a whole lot new in my life going on. I thought I should do more commentary than just me reacting to my own video. So I don't know. Like I said, there's not really much that's been going on in my life. I am moving somewhat soon. And no, I won't tell you where or where I'm living right now. I just won't. But, yeah. I am moving for like the 15th time in my lifetime. I don't know. I've moved so many times in my life, I just can't. I can't remember how many times I've done it. It hurts. It hurts to remember how many times I've moved. But, I don't know. I guess that's what happens sometimes. I'm sure there are some people who can relate to that. If you can, please put it in the comments. I'd like to know who else in the world has moved so many times that it's really hard to make friends. It would be nice to know that. Also, yeah, sorry if moving so much has cost you friends, because moving will do that. But, yeah. Okay, so, another tip. For shading in, use a kind of purpley color. I learned that from somewhere. I don't know. It looks really cool, though. It's not accurate to life, but it looks really cool. I don't even know what it is. It just looks cool. Please, can someone explain that to me? Why it looks cool? Or why I would do that? Why? But look at that. Look at that gradient. It worked. It looked cool. Anyway, gosh, it's all zooming in and out way too quickly. This video is already too long. If I slowed it down at all, we would be here for like an hour. So I'm not going to put you through that. But yeah, this is like a super speed through of how I do it all. If you ever want to actually find out any tips from me, please let me know. I would totally do that. But only if people want me to, because I'm not a great teacher. Learning art from random stranger on the internet 101. First thing you gotta do, be able to draw. Just have things that you can draw with. That's tip number one. You can't really draw if you don't have any form of art. Even a stick in the dirt can help, but I don't know. I can't really teach you how to dirt stick draw. I'm not good at that. I'm only like mediocre at digital art, and this is like the best I can do. So I'm considering this like pretty good for my standards, but it's no Mona Lisa. Oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted. Look, what I don't understand is why like old paintings are so expensive. I mean, sure, yeah, they're cool, but modern most of them are just like portraits of rich people, and I don't even care who most of them are. History class has ruined that for me. I don't care. I just don't really care. I mean, sure, it's kind of cool, I guess, and it's always nice to learn like artists from them. But if I were to repaint the Mona Lisa, in which case it would look awful. But if I were good at it, I wouldn't get like $1 million from it. I would get like $2 at most. No, I could probably make 100, but I don't know. The whole point is I wouldn't get paid. I think it has to do with like the original artist made it or something, but I don't know. Could I get copyrighted for making a Mona Lisa? Is that a thing that can happen? I don't know. Like I know that the Eiffel Tower can be copyrighted at night, but I don't know. I don't know about the Mona Lisa. It's probably maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's been around for a couple hundred years. I don't think you can copyright it once it's been around for that long. I think everyone loses the right to the painting. That's how it works, right? That's how I don't know. But the whole point is, I don't know. If I were to start selling my own art, it wouldn't do nearly as good as any old painters. And this is how price goes. If it's really new, it's expensive. If it's kind of old, like maybe a few years, it gets super cheap. And then anything over like 50 years, then it starts to get expensive again. And see, that's the money timeline. And then yet another thing I kind of want. Money is weird. Take it from a guy who has like no money. Money is weird because we've been making so much of it. It's been getting more and more worthless, and yet it's still the one thing everyone depends on. Don't make a living, people. Don't say. I'm not saying that money is bad. This is just my opinion. Money is weird. Like the concept of money is like it makes sense, kind of, but it's just paper, laminated by the government. I wonder if that's something I'm allowed to say. But yeah, it's a little joke there. But in all seriousness, yeah, money is kind of weird, and honestly shouldn't be making nearly as much money as nearly as worth as much money as it is. But I guess it is. There's the dog again. But I don't know. I'm recording right now. I can't deal with that. I'm recording. Yeah, this is kind of this whole video in total is like taking me an hour to edit just because it's a long video. It's insane. It's not even like a difficult video to edit. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just recording myself over the video. I had to stop recording for a second just because there was too many interruptions. People were interrupting me. I had to stop. I wasn't going to put that in my video. So there goes my goals of making it all in one piece and making it super fluid. But yeah, this whole video, yeah, it's like taking me an hour to edit because it's just so long. It's just so long. I don't understand. I'm not even whatever. What? Oh my gosh, it looks cool. But no. Okay, so about Ranboo, when I was drawing him, it's kind of obvious it's Ranboo by now. But about Ranboo, he was probably the hardest one to draw because I just kind of like completely redid the base. I thought the base just was a weird pose. It wasn't working for me, so I just completely redid it. And yeah, so that happened. Yeah, that's another part. But yeah, I don't know. This was probably the hardest part to redraw out of everything, but it might also be my favorite part of the whole video because I think Ranboo's character looks really cool. I haven't actually watched any of his videos, but I think his character looks cool. That's important. I laugh weird. Please tell me in the comments if I laugh weird, because I think I laugh pretty weirdly, and like not even in a bad way. I just like it's not even like a laugh, kind of. It's just like like a puff of air. Yeah, I don't know. Best commentary of the year. I don't know. Well, I guess it is kind of early in the year still, but I don't think it's winning any best commentary awards. Fozz's wings were kind of hard to make because I had to do Ranboo and then put the wings back into the back, and that was kind of hard. I had to get rid of them completely, I think, or maybe I just made them hide. I don't know. One point is the wings were okay. Yeah, the wings were kind of hard to do because I had to put them behind other characters, and that's a thing that you have to do because the wings are just big. About flying creature people, I don't think that's really possible. I mean, if you understand bird mechanics and how they fly, it's kind of hard. It's a hard concept to wrap your head around. Human bird people would pretty much just be birds. I'm not joking. They would pretty much just be birds, but big. And we had creatures that could fly that were huge, like the size of people, and bigger. I mean, take the Quetzalcoatlus. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's how I always pronounce it. Whole point is that thing was massive. It's basically a dragon that was like part penguin and could also fly. But yeah. I mean, obviously, it's I don't know. Maybe it's more puffin per se, but it also hunted like. I say puffin because puffins are known to fly for really, really long times. Fun fact with CH-ANIMATES here, puffins can fly for a really, really long time, but their wings are actually better designed for swimming. That being said, they're like fish hunters, so they can catch an insane amount of fish in their beaks because they're designed that way. And so when I say the Quetzalcoatlus was like a puffin, what I mean is just because it can catch so many animals in its beak, and because it can fly for a really long time. Two things that I just mentioned about the puffin. I mean, except like I said, puffins aren't really Quetzalcoatlus. I mean, you got those tiny little bird things compared to a massive just 10-foot long neck flying creature. of doom. Yeah. This sword metal is always really hard to draw because you gotta make it look shiny. And making metals look shiny, that's hard. Oh, there's a white. Okay, I got rid of it. Good. Good, I got rid of it. The white spot. Anyway, yeah, metal is really weird to draw. It's always really hard because I don't actually understand how metal is shiny. There's probably some sort of atomic formula around it, why it's shiny, why it reflects things the way it does. I don't understand. I'm not a physicist. I would love to be one, but I'm not. The closest thing I've ever got into being a physicist is trying to understand terminal velocity, and I didn't even learn that in school. I'm just like, hey, how does terminal velocity works? Like, if I were to jump out of a plane, how fast would I be able to fall with a parachute? Oh gosh, I never even took into account that I'd be wearing a parachute. I did the equation wrong. I wouldn't fall at number of miles per hour. I found out my terminal velocity would be like slow. I think I did it. I think I did the math wrong, but it was like really slow compared to what I've been told humans are supposed to fall at. Like most humans fall at say like 125. That's not a scientific fact. That's just what I think it is. I fell according to my calculations, which I think are really off because you got to do all these things about drag and stuff, and that I don't know. This isn't a fun topic to talk about, but I thought it was interesting. The whole point is, I think I got it wrong, and I ended up falling like 90 miles an hour. I should probably say like kilometers. Okay, so in kilometers an hour, 90 miles an hour is like, I don't know, 150 kilometers an hour. That sounds maybe. Yeah, that sounds roughly correct. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the actual number. And 125 miles an hour, 2 kilometers an hour. I don't know. 200? I think it's 200. 200 kilometers an hour? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. That's a little bit of math for you. I had to stick in a bunch of. Anyway, the whole point of this video was, I don't know. I wanted to exploit the people who watch the Dream SMP because I think it's cool. I've never actually. I've only. I don't. I haven't watched any Dream SMP videos because I haven't. I don't have time to. But I think I think it's cool, regardless. Even though I haven't actually watched anything from the Dream SMP, I understand some of it. I'm not going to talk about any more of it in case you haven't either. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, by the time you've gotten to here, I'm just going to say who they all are. I drew Technoblade, Dream, Philza, and Ranbu. So, for those of you who have no idea what the Dream SMP is. In which case, why did you even click on this video? To support me? Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, something that's interesting. My grade recently in Japanese fell from its usual lofty 100% to 99%. I don't know how it happened, but apparently I'm like really good at Japanese. I mean, if I were in Japan, I would never be allowed to say that. I would have to say something along the lines of, like, Nihongo ga heba hanashimasu. I don't know. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That was incorrect. Do not copy that. That was an incorrect sentence. If you said that to Japanese people, they wouldn't understand a single word you said. Oh, it's coming to the end now. Yes, cool. It's gonna look so epic. Yes. The flames, I used like a glow effect, and I think that turned out really good. But look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's glory. Techno, Dream, Philza, Ranbu. This artwork took me forever. I hope you enjoyed this video, though. Hopefully I'll post another one pretty soon. I hope you liked this video. It took me quite a long time to make. But yeah, I'll see you all next time.